There we go. Hello and welcome to CK's Antics. Today is Saturday, December 12th. Wow, another week has gone by. Thank you for joining me. I hope you are having a good day. And if you haven't figured out, I'm CK, the host. So, what do we have on the agenda for today? It's probably going to be pretty quick, but so we're going to cover what's coming up this week in national holidays. And again, December is like packed with stuff pretty much every day, as I was probably on average has like 4 to 5 holidays to celebrate a day. So a lot of cool stuff actually that I'm finding out as I do my research into this and I put in the daily stuff. So this coming week, again, another week packed of just fun, interesting things. So, oh, Rob, you like the music? Oh, great, good. So Epidemic Sound is where that music comes from. And yeah, so I enjoy it. It's a good mix of songs, and it's a paid service. You can, purchase either pay by month or pay by year, and then you can play the music and have no issues with like copyright infringement or anything like that. So it's great. I really like it because basically you get a license then to play the music, and they have really good stuff to the point where I kind of listen to it while I'm working or doing other things. That's because I really enjoy it. So good list of stuff. But yes, Epidemic Sound is where that comes from. Now, let's see, we're talking about national holidays, and then trying to think here. What else do I got? Oh, of course, Baby Yoda. We got Mandalorian review of episode 7 that came out yesterday. And then only one more episode left, and the season 2 is over, which is crazy to think. And then we go into Funny Finds this week, and then I'm going to do a review of, let's see, what am I going to do a review of? I'm going to review a new series on Amazon Prime called The Pack, and then I'm going to do my review of a mini series on Netflix that came out probably a month ago or so, and that is The Queen's Gambit. And then we'll talk a little bit about December Antics and Vlogmas, and then that'll be it. So that's pretty much the rundown of what that happens. Oh, well, you're welcome, Rob. And you were... Baby Yoda is watching. Oh, yes, Baby Yoda is always watching. He's always watching. Oh, and he's back in his spot. He hasn't been there in a couple episodes of this, whatever you want to call these things. Episodes, shows. Yeah, because I've been using him for other things as I play around with some green screen stuff and whatnot. So, yeah, he hasn't been in his spot because he's been moved around the house for random things. But, yes, he's back. Baby Yoda is back in his spot. So, let's go ahead and get started. So, what do we have coming up this week? Like I said, we do actually have quite a lot. So tomorrow, Sunday, as you can see, a jam-packed day. We've got National Ice Cream Day, U.S. National Guard Birthday, Worldwide Candle Lighting Day, National Horse Day, National Salesperson Day, National Violin Day. So that's just day one. And as you can see, Monday's the same, Tuesday's the same, Wednesday's the same, all packed. Things I want to highlight is the stuff with the little banner that's green and red. And for Monday, that is National Bolognese or Bouillabaisse Day. Tuesday, National Cat Herders Day. And hopefully it's cat herders like I really hope it is. Like herding real cats, but I doubt it is. I'm pretty sure it's just a play on words. Wednesday, National Chocolate Covered Anything Day. Who doesn't like chocolate covered anything? And let's see, for the rest of the week, Thursday, oh, we kind of get a little slow down on Thursday. Just one thing to celebrate, and that's National Maple Syrup Day, which again is highlighted. Friday, answer the telephone like Buddy Elf. You bet I will be doing that, and I hope people call me at work because that will be lots of fun. Yeah, wait, Cat Herders Day? Yeah, I know, Rob. That's, I have a feeling what it's, what it is, Cat Herders Day. I'm pretty sure it's, we always say, like, herding cats, getting your group, getting your team, your kids or whatever is like herding cats. And I'm sure that's what it is. I didn't look into it yet, but I'm really hoping, though, it's actual, like, true cat herders, because that would be hilarious. At least I think it would. So, yes. And then finally, we close out the week with 4 holidays at the end of Saturday, and then National Wreaths Across America. So, yeah, which is still happening here in Arlington National Cemetery in the D.C. area. When I say here, that's where I live, in the D.C. area, or otherwise known as in the DMV, and that is not the place where you go to get your driver's license, not that DMV. The DMV I'm talking about is D.C., Maryland, Virginia. Yep. So yeah, so that's your week. That's what the week looks like. All right, now, Mandalorian, episode 7, yesterday. It was a good episode. I'm glad Cara Dune is back again this week, which I predicted she would be. and she'll be in. She's got to be in episode 8, the final for season 2 as well, which is great because I love her character. And yeah, it's getting really good. It's certainly getting really good. A lot of, again, no spoilers here, but a lot of predictions that I read after last week is the fact that the people that are really into like writing articles, figuring out where stuff is going, looking at the Easter eggs after every episode comes out, their predictions for what needs to happen, some of that stuff came true this week. So yeah, it is interesting. Love watching and reading some of those theories. So that's what I like. And yeah, there's an old there is, Rob. There's an old Super Bowl commercial about the herding cats, which is why in my head that's what I keep thinking of when I saw Cat Herders Day. I totally was like, please be about that, because that would be hilarious. I'm pretty sure it's not, but I can dream, right? But yeah, so that's where we're at. Baby Yoda is doing well. You know, it's a great show. Again, he's just full of antics and good stuff. I just love how they've, made his character and just very animated, and yeah, both literally animated and figuratively. Just the personality you get from a puppet is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm not. It's like bittersweet. And then I briefly saw something that said the release for season 3 is going to be Christmas next year. Like, so normally episode season 1 and season 2 both debuted in October, but now I'm hearing, and like I said, I just saw it briefly while I was scrolling through some stuff. I didn't actually stop to read the article, but it looks like season 3 is coming out like December, which would really suck. December of next year, because it's like a full year. Like, we have to wait a full year. It was hard enough to wait, like, well, what, 10 months-ish? So, yeah. Yeah, there's actually a couple, good question, Rob. There's actually a couple things coming out on Disney Plus, Star Wars related, Marvel Universe, all that kind of stuff, coming out. And I haven't had a chance to look at the article because I was considering to like talk about it tonight. I just didn't have a chance to put everything together and look at it enough. And, yeah, so I read Disney Plus is going to do a price hike next year by $1. So instead of paying $6.99 or basically $7 a month, you are now going to pay $7.99 or $8 a month in the US. So they're following the trends of Netflix and Hulu, where you see a price hike every year or so. And Netflix actually just increased their price too by another $1. Their subscription price. And so we'll see what I don't think it's going to be, an extra $1, especially when I watch more. And that's, I think, a lot of the reason why they increased it is because I heard about 10 more Star Wars related, like within a series type stuff coming, and an additional 10 or 20 Marvel Universe stuff. Like, it's ridiculous what is coming to Disney Plus in 2021. So that makes sense for the price hike. And I think I'll be watching a lot more Disney Plus, not just for Mandalorian, but as they add more Marvel Universe stuff, or Avengers, all that kind of stuff, to their lineup. So for sure, yeah, a year is terrible. It is terrible, but whatever. We can make it. We managed to do it, and the good news is I'll still have access to season 1 and season 2, and I can just binge those over and over again. So no worries. Yeah, Marvel Universe content they already have a ton of Marvel stuff on Disney Plus already. Every single pretty much movie that they've put out is on Disney Plus already. So yeah, and a lot of the stuff that was on Netflix that they would have, slowly that's coming up on Netflix and only going to be on Disney Plus. Hey, Callie. Glad you can join us. I hope Birdie is doing better. So yeah, but I'm glad she's home. I heard she's back home with you and resting. It's always good when they're back home with you, even if they're not feeling good. It's nice to have them cuddled up to you and all that good stuff. So yes, so welcome. Okay, next we have, what are we going to chit chat about here after the Baby Yoda? We are going to talk about, oh yes, the funny finds from this week. What do we have? So actually this week was kind of slow, at least in my mind. I didn't find a lot that I found interesting myself. So here we just have two things really. And this I found. So this mom goes by Louisiana Woman 1 on Instagram, has these TikTok videos that she does, and they are all about creating Christmas decorations and stuff for like low cost. So she goes to the dollar store, Walmart, you know, just cheaper places to buy stuff. And so she uses, you know, those bins, that stuff right in front of Targets, like the dollar section, all that kind of stuff. So she buys all those kind of things, and she makes these really cool decorations out of the things that she buys at the at low cost, really. Or she buys stuff in bulk and makes these cool decorations. So that's her Instagram page. All her TikTok videos are on there. What I found really interesting is, because I don't watch TikTok, definitely am not on TikTok myself, and I refuse to be. But so she only has 28 videos, but she has 10.5 thousand followers. That's insane. That's crazy. And I'm sure she just recently started this. So, because all these videos that she has on her Instagram page are all just about Christmas decorations. That's it. So I don't know if she just kind of was like, hey, you know what? I like to do crafting, and let me start make TikTok videos. And now she's got 10,500 followers. So that's pretty cool. At least I think it is. But yeah, so if you want to check her out, the link and all that stuff is in the description below. So you can go ahead and check that out. And then next is, so on Buzzfeed, there was an article about someone had posted, you know, find photos and give them like the wrong headlines for what's happening. So, or something like that. Here's a thumbnail. Give me what you think is happening in this photo that's not actually happening. So I thought these were pretty funny. So, this one where it says, oh man, my glazed pastries came out all wrong. And at first look, you glance at it, you're like, what's wrong with this picture? And then you realize those are snakes. Those are totally snakes. And absolutely not. No. If someone were to come into my office with these and say, hey, Cassandra, and if like, it was a box, like Krispy Kreme, Dunkin' Donuts, or you name your local bakery box, came in and was like, hey, Cassandra, do you want some donuts? I'd be like, yeah, I want some donuts. And then they'd open up the box, and initially I would probably just see like, ooh, glazed donuts, lovely, and like reach in, and then it would move, and then I would probably poop myself, and probably knock the box out of their hand, which then just adds to the chaos of the office, because now we've got loose donut snakes running around. Well, not running, crawling around, slithering around. So yeah, that is terrifying, right? Tell me about it, Paul. Like, legit. Like, seriously, don't do this. One, I'm not a big fan of snakes. And if you come in with your donut snakes as a joke, I would not be happy at all. Because they look, like when I first looked at this, I was like, what's wrong with this picture? I'm like, oh, not donuts. Totally not donuts. So, yeah. But yeah, totally terrifying. Again, don't do this. I don't want it. So, yeah. But then, the next one, don't worry, that's the only like creepy one. The other ones are pretty cool though. So here's some other ones that I found that I liked. The impressive splits for a bride with very long legs. Yeah. So when you first look at it, it does. Like, you're like, why is she doing the splits and what's wrong? And you're like, oh, I got it. So yeah, I just found these videos or these pictures pretty humorous. Some of them are really good. And that list was like 50 plus some pictures of just people making random captions for these photos. And these last two are really good. I like the surfer one. It's really an ice climber, but you have to look sometimes. I'm like, wait, what exactly is happening here now? Oh, I see now. I see what's happening. And then I love the other one to the right, the massive Ethernet hub, because it totally does look like that. So yeah, but yeah, I love finding stuff like, because I don't know if you drive around or you're like, you look at things and you're like, oh, that looks like a face, or oh, that looks like this. But anyways, so those were the fun, interesting things that I found this week on the internet. There we go. And yeah, get those delicious snakes off this plane. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Paul, I just saw your comment. A little late, but a little late to what we're talking on this picture. But yes, exactly. Get those delicious snakes off this plane. Correct. Yeah. Oh my goodness, my goodness. And so what else do we have? All right. So now my little segment called like what am I thinking or what's on my mind. Yes, what is on my mind? So today we're going to talk about the Pack and the Queen's Gambit. So, first of all, we'll talk the Queen's Gambit. And this has been on Netflix for like a good month or so now. And I might be going against popular opinion on this one because some people, like, I think people really liked it. It's not saying I don't liked it, but it's a little mini series. It's 7 episodes long. I think they could have gotten away with 5, potentially 4. I think there were, at least timeline wise, in terms of like camera and what they're shooting, I think they could have cut like 2 episodes worth out, just because I get the point. She has an addiction to drugs and alcohol and stuff, but I don't need like 2 full episodes of just watching her, party and drink and all that stuff. Like, to me, I think that was a little too much and overkill. And I was more interested in even though this is not a true story at all, I was more interested in the chess piece because it's really interesting. And from the chess perspective, they do a phenomenal job, very on point, accurate, and everything. So I was really liking that aspect of it, and I wish they would have focused more on that myself. Yeah, I know. Hot takes from CK. That's right, Paul. Hot takes from CK. Not necessarily but it's not saying I'm not a fan of Queen's Gambit. I'm just saying that they could have. I would have focused on the chess more and a little less on the drinking and the drugs. Like what felt like to me 2 episodes of just that. It was just too much for me. But anyways, I digress on that. But yeah, so good overall. Really liked it, and it very closely resembles kind of the Bobby Fischer prodigy, like in his timeline of becoming a chess master or grandmaster and all that kind of stuff. But again, the chess piece was really, really cool. It started off really, really great. I mean, you find her in a major chess match, and then it flashes back to her childhood, and then it kind of goes from there, and it eventually brings you back up to that point where episode 1 started. So it was really good in that respect. I like how they laid it out. The backflash, you really get to know her as a character and everything. So I really did enjoy that. But yeah. Questions for Cassandra. What is creepier, snakes or spiders? Rob, snakes or spiders? Ooh, I would probably say spiders. Just because they're small. They can be small. And they can hide anywhere. And yeah, snakes. And it's, it's a lot. Well, yeah. Well, one, because they're small and everything. But the good news about being spiders as well, when they look small and you can't necessarily tell if they're there, is if you do feel it crawling or you catch it, like you can easily like squish it and kill it. Unlike a snake, you can't really like step on a snake and squish it, or get a piece of newspaper or tissue paper and swat it and kill it. So yeah, but definitely creepier for me, spiders. Yeah, ugh, that's okay. Yeah, because I mean, there's no like, have you seen like those like little, looks like just like what you think is just like this like little dark fur ball looking thing on the floor, and then someone pokes it, and then like a bazillion spiders like jump out, like that right there? Nope, done. Get it out of here. That's why for me, spiders definitely creepier. Oh no, Rob, why are you getting deleted? I don't know why you're getting deleted. If you are trying to, sorry about that, Rob. Stream Elements has deleted your stuff. It's okay. It's probably, so sometimes I'll look at what my settings are. When I use Stream Elements, some things I do is if your text becomes a little too long, you get put in Facebook jail. And let me look. Oh, I can actually look at your deleted message. What got you deleted? I don't know what got you deleted. This is very interesting. I can't figure it out. Why, I don't know. Like, I'm looking at your deleted messages now, and I'm not sure what has gotten you booted. So just hang in there, Rob. I got censored, bummer. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. It's only 30 seconds though. You'll come out of the penalty box. So, and you're not the first one, by the way, that Stream Elements has put in the penalty box. Rob, I believe Paul Burke was our first violator of Stream Elements. And maybe Stream Elements is getting a little censory on their own, because during Paul Burke's live the other night, it was censoring people like crazy. So who knows? I don't know. But anyways, is Sharknado a bad word? I don't know, Paul. This is, or I don't know, Rob. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But what else do we have here? Snakes, spiders. We've talked about that. Yeah. But oh yeah. So Paul Burke. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Like, if you watched it, I don't know. I don't know if you watched it or not. And of course, it's not garbage. It's not the worst thing to happen in 2020. But it's still, it's okay. But now, next, let's talk about something more fun. Not the Gambit, it wasn't fun. But this other one, which is really cool, it's on Amazon Prime. And it's called The Pack. And really, really good. I really liked it. It was a lot of fun. But for me, right now, it's a little bit too close to my dog's passing in October that I could not really even make it through like the opening credits. I watched the first episode, but I was like a ball of like sad, happy tears, because like this is all this is basically what's that, the Amazing Race, but with dogs. It's amazing. I love it. It's like the Amazing Race, but with dogs. So they get put into these teams. There's I think 2 12-man teams. So it's their human and then their pet, and then they get put into teams. And it was really, really good. It's really good. Don't get me wrong. Definitely watch it. Just for me right now, like I'm like, it's a little too close to home, because like I traveled like all over the world with my dog, mostly all over Europe and all over the U.S. with my dog. My dog came with me everywhere. So seeing like these adventures and them getting to travel with their dog, I'm like, it's like heart-wrenching for me. But it's really, really good. So don't let this dismay. Definitely go watch it. It is really good. But right, exactly, Paul. Not the right spot for me. I tried. I did. I really did try. Like, I tried to make it work, but no. Like, I was like on my couch, like, oh my god, that's so fun. I'm like, and then it was like the whole episode. I was like that, and I was like, oh my god, thank God I live by myself, because I look like an idiot right now. But anyways, yeah, really good though. Definitely go watch it. It looks like a lot of fun. It starts in LA. That's where they start their adventure. The teams compete against each other. And of course, the team that wins is safe from elimination. And then the team that loses, they have to compete against their other teammates the next day in an elimination challenge. And then, of course, if they get eliminated, then they go home. So, like I said, very much like the Amazing Race. So they start in LA. Next, they go into Mexico City. And then if you're looking ahead, I don't even know how many episodes there are, but they head over to Europe and they hit a ton of countries in Europe, so, and it looks really, really cool. And it's just such a great experience for someone to like celebrate with their pet. So yeah, I don't think it would work with cats though, but I would like to see that one too, if they did. They could call that herding cats. So but yeah, yeah, my dog passed in October. Yeah. Yep, that's the deal. And okay, so everyone's out of Stream Elements jail, so we can move on. So what else do we have? Oh yeah, December fun. What's happening whoops, my bad. December fun. Yes, so I'm still doing this. I'm doing Vlogmas 2020, and I came up with December fun for anyone who wants to join me, and I already give you prompts for each day, and you can do anything with this. Just get creative, talk about what you want to talk about, sing, write, draw, whatever, and each word is your prompt. So today is gift. I haven't recorded mine yet, but I already know what I'm doing for that, so I just need to actually record it. And then tomorrow is cookie. Yeah, but if you want to see my other stuff, it's all right here on the YouTube page under the playlist of Vlogmas 2020. So easy to find, real easy to find. But yeah, your Vlogmas videos are awesome. Oh, thanks, Rob. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I enjoy doing them. And especially when I'm kind of focused more on like shooting them with my phone. Yeah, I just kind of I actually enjoy shooting with my phone a lot more than I planned. So I might be doing more vlogs after Vlogmas. It may not be every day, but for sure, yeah, I am. Oh, yes, Paul, are you giving yourself a gift later of cider? Yeah, I am. A gift of cider to myself later. That is correct. And later, and by later, I mean like in 25-ish minutes, hopefully, something around there. But yes, but yeah. So if you don't know, Paul Burke and I, will be tasting ciders tonight in about a half an hour. So come join us. And all that stuff is, of course, in the description below, so you can figure out where to go next. But speaking of next, that's it. That's all I have for this week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned something new. And hopefully you're not scared of your glazed donut becoming a snake. And hopefully you don't have any bad dreams because of that. So yes, you could start now and pregame. I could start now and pregame. That is correct, Paul. But probably not wise. Probably not wise. I didn't even look at what the alcohol content was of the ones that were drinking. I think mine, the one I chose for tonight, was like 6.5%. Yeah, but I'll be honest with you, I did look for a 10%er while I was kind of, perusing the cider cases. So at the liquor store. But yeah, that's it for this week. And before I sign off, I would be remiss without saying congratulations to Army for today's win over Navy. A bittersweet loss to Navy. The only football game that matters ever, is Army-Navy. That happened today. And congratulations to Army for your win. I believe it was 15-0 over Navy. And they won on their home turf. So in a way, like, I feel happy for them for that, because they haven't played on their home field. Like, when I say home field, like literally their home football field since 1943. That was the last time they played there, because since then, both the home and away games are played at a huge football stadium. So normally Philadelphia, when Army is the home team, and then in the DC is the midshipmen's home field, and I believe they play at FedEx. I think it's FedEx Stadium. So anyways, this year Philadelphia passed on hosting the game because of COVID, so they played at the Army football field. And only people that were there were the midshipmen from Navy and the cadets from West Point. But congratulations to Army for your win. And with that, that's all I have. So hopefully you enjoyed today. And I'll see you all again, hopefully next week, right back here for the round of CK's Antics. And don't forget, come join me and Paul at in about a half an hour over on his channel. Again, link is in the description. We're going to taste some ciders tonight, and then we're going to play games. So it's a great Saturday night. All right, everybody, have a great day, and I'll see you all next week. All right, everybody, bye-bye.